final of my top 10 big ideas is Nietzsche's "There is no the way." And so the quote, "This is my way, where is yours? Thus I answered those who asked me the way, for the way that does not exist." And so instead of trying to be the best version of someone else, try instead to be the best version of you, or in my case, be the best version of me, because there is no the way, there is no anyone else other than ourselves. So in terms of, rather than trying to be a great copy of someone else, is just be 100% truly, authentically ourselves, in integrity with that. And I think connecting with that will certainly promote a way of being that there is no the way. So trying to find my own way. So just like, I guess, all the different top 10s are very, very different to each other, what stood out for different people. And so Nietzsche's quote, and probably other quotes, there have been a number that have stood out for me. It really, listening to Thus Spoke Zarathustra, really resonated with me. It was like, God, when I heard those words, I was like, that was just like liberating, and it really had quite a profound effect on me. Put it out, and I've got it on little quotes around my office now, and it is something that I just keep coming back to. And it's also a work in progress to actually put into action, rather than trying to be an impersonator of others as being one's best self. And I think perhaps that's maybe where the whole imposter syndrome comes from. So many people really are trying to be someone else rather than to be themselves, and to come up with their own way rather than copying and replicating what someone else has done and what might have worked for them. And it's great to use that as a starting point, but slavishly trying to do what someone else has done maybe isn't the way. So I think, again, that was liberating in some ways. Removing constraints in terms of thinking about how things should be is just embracing perhaps a way that is my way, going back to the very first point about start with the end in mind, and being creative before reactive. So really trying to put some time down to, well, how do I want this to be? And the third point around there is no the way is the only way to find out how my way will be is to be in action. And so I guess this came through pretty clearly through my coaching with Brian, and I think Michael might have touched upon it as well. And so that's actually been really pretty powerful, that I'll find out as I take the step. I don't need to know the whole pathway, but just by taking a step, the next step becomes clearer. And, if I have to change things, it's all just first attempt in learning. It's all a learning experiment. And so taking on the learner's mindset, all the way to go.